And good evening on this cold January night. We greet you from the Ripon High School gym as the Ripon Tigers have girls basketball tonight. The Ripon girls will be hosting the Wautoma Hornets. And we're glad to have you along on the Ripon channel. That's right, youtube.com/Ripon channel. And we are happy that you're with us. I'm Lynn Krause, along with my very warm friend tonight, Martin Ernzer, as the Tigers take on these Hornets here this evening. Now, the Ripon Tigers, 2-11 overall, 0-5 in the conference. The Hornets, they've struggled as well this season, 0-11 overall. They are 0-2 in the conference. So, somebody's going to be very happy at the end of this game tonight, and we're going to hope that it is these Ripon Tigers. And Marty, when we come into a game like this where, both teams clearly not having a very good season, it's still exciting for these kids to get out here. They want a victory tonight.
When you're a high school varsity athlete, are you disappointed you're not in first place in your respective conference? But the lights are on. It's cold out, it's warm in here, and you love doing what you're doing. And tonight it's basketball, filling in the blank of what the sport is. Yeah, you're right. They're, irregardless of records, they have a chance to have fun doing the thing that they love to do and do it against somebody else. And the good news is, we don't have two undefeated teams meeting, but we got two teams with very few losses or wins meeting, and so it makes for an entertaining contest.
One thing we talked about a little bit off air is Wautoma plays in the South Central Conference.
Yes.
Ripon this final season in the East Central Conference. So then next season, this will be a conference game.
Exactly, and they'll be joined. They'll be joining the Green Devils of Adams Friendship, the Chiefs of Wisconsin Dells, Mauston Golden Eagles, Nakusa Paper Makers, these very Wautoma Hornets that you just mentioned, and the Westfield Pioneers, and our longtime rival Berlin will be coming with us into that conference. So it's nice to get an introduction to your future opponent, conference opponent. Yeah.
Well, we've watched the Ripon Tiger girls here several times this season, and one thing has come out strong is some of that senior leadership. We have Bryn Carlson and this Adeline Nodoff. Those two for sure have been leading the way for the Ripon girls. Those two seniors, along with starter Libby Gatsky.
Right, and Bryn Carlson, they got beat Thursday at Plymouth in the Panthers. Bryn statistically had a really nice game. Not only did she lead in scoring with her 13 points, but she was 6 of 11. She shot 55% from the floor and throw in 9 rebounds and a steal. She had a sound game. Adeline Noldoff also contributed 11 points, and she was the only one in the game to shoot free throws. She went 3 for 5. How's that for a sort of a different kind of statistic? The good news in that game, even though they lost to the Panthers in Plymouth, they only had 17 turnovers. I say only. Well, oftentimes they're well over 20, 25. That's a good statistic, taking care of the ball. And the other thing, they actually out-rebounded Plymouth as well by a couple of rebounds. So there's some good news takeaways statistically to come away in that loss coming in to tonight's non-conference contest.
Well, one thing, Marty, we probably won't see is a lot of scoring. The Tigers only averaging about 38 points a game, Wautoma with 26. But that is also comes an opportunity for the Tigers to be able to maybe move the ball around a little more, take some shots, and score some points.
I can't believe this. You make it sound like you just took a look at my notes that I was sitting at home at the breakfast table. We're going to stand up for the national anthem, but when I get a chance, we'll talk about your comment, because I think you're exactly right, Lyndon. You won't hear me say that very often.
All right, we are going to take a break here as the Ripon High School Band, under the direction of Sam Erickson, is going to be playing the national anthem here shortly.
Yeah.
A sparse crowd here at the Ripon High School gym tonight, which certainly you can be expected on a cold Monday night in January. But let's listen in as Sam leads the band.
Sam the Bam Erickson.
And again, a nice job by the Ripon High School band. And Marty, kind of expand on that. The Tigers with an opportunity to really score some points here tonight.
Well, listen, if you have an opportunity to go against a foe that's struggling in search of their first win of the season, what better way than to really focus on setting some statistical goals? We are not going to turn the ball over. We're going to be strong with the ball. We're not going to shoot ourselves in the foot on a bad pass or dribbling it out of bounds. You think in those terms, we get into our half-court offense. We want that good spacing. We're not going to rush a bad shot. We're going to take good shots. How many good shots can we actually take? Because they shot only 22% from the floor in that loss Thursday against Plymouth. So it's those types of things. On defense, how good can I stay in front of my person in a man-to-man defense? They shouldn't be able to get by me in the first dribble. And then if help defense does come over, how do we help and recover on defense? So all those fundamental things as a team can we get better on so that when we play a more competitive ball club next time around, we'll maybe be improved.
Now, when it comes to depth, you look at the Wautoma roster here, a lot of ninth graders.
Yes.
Now, Ripon, of course, does have a ninth grader on the team and also sophomores and juniors, but Ripon is an upper-class team compared to Wautoma.
Exactly, and it's interesting as a side comment, I did that game against the Wautoma boys in which Ripon won, that you were doing a college game a week ago Saturday. Same situation, so we're seeing both the Wautoma boys and girls programs going through a youth movement.
Starters, Wautoma starts a freshman, Kim Addison, a sophomore, Addison Kim, a sophomore, Kelsey Mihalski, a junior, Cammie Nitz, a senior, Madeline Meyer, and a senior, Larissa Pekowski. For the Tigers, senior, Bryn Carlson, junior, Reese Brooks, junior, Emma Resop, senior, Libby Gatsky, and senior, Adeline Nodolf. Ripon had the ball initially. There was a turnover. Now Wautoma on the inbound, stolen by Ripon. The rebound off a missed shot by Reese Brooks by Emma Resop. She's fouled, and she'll go to the line to shoot two. So we want to limit the turnovers, but the Tigers had one early with their first possession. Wautoma also with a matching turnover. Emma Resop makes the first free throw.
And the other thing they can get better on, foul trouble oftentimes is an issue with this ball club for the Lady Tigers. As that one falls in. And you can be aggressive without fouling. So, try to work on that. Here we go. Coach Noldoff is trapping or pressing that ball in the backcourt. A lot of contact.
They pressed early. They want Wautoma to throw the ball around, hoping for some turnovers. Here's a three off the glass by Kelsey Mihalski.
Yep.
And
Gotta
she
call
hit
those.
it.
Got to call the bank threes.
Well, she may or may not have, but it still counts as three. So here are the Tigers inside to Libby Gatsky, to Reese Brooks on the baseline. Her shot's no good. Emma Resop goes down the lane to get the rebound. Here's a shot, no good. Nodolf had the ball stolen away. And Wautoma the other way, driving it all the way to the hoop, but an offensive foul called on Madeline Meyer. So that is the first personal and the first foul called in the game here tonight. Wautoma has the early lead, though, 3-2. And it's the Tigers' ball. We're really glad to have you along here on youtube.com/Ripon Channel. So here's Nodolf. Looks like Wautoma's in a zone. Reese Brooks on the wing left side. Might as well take a three. No good. Rebound Carlson. So she'll back up, and she'll take a three from the right side, and she swishes it through.
She had the only three Thursday evening in that conference game at Plymouth.
Wautoma, no problem getting the ball across.
Deep.
Another deep three. This one's no good. Resop with the rebound.
Yeah, that was
Madeline
self-defense, that rebound.
Yeah.
That was off the glass so hard.
But, I think the last game we did, didn't Emma Resop end up with a bloody nose there?
Yeah, that's part of her MO.
Here she got an inside pass from Bryn Carlson as she's down the lane, takes a shot, she's fouled.
Yeah, how'd you like that to be on a team? You enter the gym and you see a player that wears a football helmet with a mask because you would say, I think this is going to be a physical game. And she makes that first one.
Yeah, she's now a perfect 3 for 3 at the line for the Tigers, so a good start for Emma. And the next one's also good. She rolled it around a little bit.
Soft touch. There's that press again. I'm not sure. Is it a man? It's a 1-2-2.
Kind of a 1-2-2, it looks like. They want to trap in the corner. And that's what they want. They want Wautoma to pass the ball. They're hoping to get some turnovers, and they have one there, but there's going to be a foul call.
Yeah, that'll go on Libby Gatsky. Now, when you're trapping, you got 2 in the corner, and they had her trapped. The other Ripon player stayed there in the circle. She should have slid down because the only outlet that Wautoma player had was to where she got it to. Would have been a great opportunity for a theft for Ripon.
So it's the first team foul for the Tigers, and yes, it was on Libby Gatsky. Here's a shot for Wautoma, off the glass, no good. Resop fighting for the ball, but it comes away to Wautoma. Here's a long 3 off the back of the iron, and Bryn Carlson ends up with the loose ball. It's 2-on-1.
Nice pass.
There's Nodoff with the layup, and it's good.
Good find by Carlson. Nodoff with a good finish.
So the score now 9-3 Tigers as they've pulled away here after being behind. Then Adeline Nodoff with a steal to Bryn Carlson. Layup left hand.
Well,
good.
One good turn deserves another, right? That time from Nodoff to Carlson, as it was Carlson to Nodoff prior to that.
Wautoma getting the ball over easily this time. They're going to go over to the right side on the wing. That's, again, Madeline Meyer who has it, and she got it back from Kelsey Mikulski.
Got a hand on that.
And the ball comes loose, and Nodoff almost had a steal, but it does come to Wautoma, and they bring it back out to the right wing. Circling around to the left side, there's an open 3, and it's no good, and Emma Resop with the board.
So the strategy, you can see it from Wautoma, we're just going to launch 3s, and hopefully somebody gets hot. Speaking of 3s.
And that one's a little hard off the iron by Nodoff, but it goes out of bounds to the Hornets. We're at 14:38 here in the first half.
Now, you want to invite the trap to that far corner because there's less real estate to guard based on where the inbound is coming.
And the ball goes into the middle.
I was just going to say, it's there for the taking.
And it was stolen away by, I think it was Brooks, and then she had a bad pass. Stolen away by Wautoma. Then a quick shot by the Hornets, and a held ball is called. Tigers.
Great.
Nope, check that.
Great
Wautoma
outlet
possession.
pass by Wautoma, and the girl just didn't finish. The shot got bothered. Then on the rebound, Emma Resop with a really good job.
Here's a 3 in the corner, no good, and we have a foul on the loose ball. Let's see who it's going to be on. Reese Brooks? Yes. That'll be her first, team second. Wautoma will inbound underneath their basket, right side. Looking, and they'll dip it in there to Pikowski, who does a turnaround. Her shot was hard off the glass. Rebound, Wautoma. Another shot, no good.
Ripon has to do a better job to box out.
Cami Nitz on that shot. Resop got the board. Quickly the other way. Bryn Carlson drives it to the lane right side and puts it up off the glass.
Bryn is so effortless with what she does offensively.
And she has 7 points on the night. And the Tigers now, they are on a 11-0 run. Wautoma will inbound between the bench and the scorer's table to Kelsey Mikulski, who has the only points for the Hornets here tonight. She is just a sophomore, number 5. So she goes over to the right side here with Meyer. Top of the circle, over to the left. Long pass, and there's a shot. It's going to be short. Carlson will get the rebound for
she
the
read
Tigers.
it well, and she's pushing, looking for somebody that's open.
And it's going to be Reese Brooks, the left side. Resop is posted up, goes in the lane, takes a shot, and she's fouled again.
I like that. The body language of Resop is, I want the ball. Give me the ball. And you read that, and good job of feeding it to her. And then already her 3rd trip to the free throw line here in the early going of this game.
And she was perfect up to that point. She misses that one, so she's 4 out of 5 from the line. Now a freshman comes in for Wautoma. This is Claire Swen. Wears number 3.
Yeah, you got half your squad darn near is freshmen for the girls and Wautoma.
Second one also no good, and the ball goes out of bounds, but there's a foul on the play.
They're going to call a foul. Is that on
Must be on
Brooks?
the Tigers.
Let's see.
Yes, you are right. Reese Brooks, her second personal, 3rd team. All right, Hornets will inbound underneath the Tigers basket. Nice high pass. Gets it across now to Swen. She's going to drive to the basket, but lost control. But she was fouled on the play.
What?
I didn't see that foul.
There was nobody fouling.
Brenna Flanagan's going to get called for the foul.
Lost the handle and gets rewarded with a foul.
Yeah, right. So,
all right. It's one of the lessons of life, right? It's not fair, something about like that.
Yeah. So, but
here we go.
For Brenna, that's her first personal, fourth team. She just had entered the game as well. So, Wautoma now. Nice defense by Carlson out there as Madeline Meyer can't get rid of the ball. Now it's eventually stolen by Nodoff, who lays it up left side. Little hard. Carlson rebound, and she puts it up and in. So nice job for Bryn Carlson.
I don't understand why Ripon is guarding an area instead of a player. Letting them get away with a little bit of walk.
There's a three off the glass, not once but twice.
I was just going to say it went in twice. We got 2 bank threes now.
That by Kelsey Mikulski. She has both of them and 6 points.
That's interesting.
And now we have a traveling violation called on the Tigers.
I agree it was, but up till now they've been letting quite a bit of those walks kind of slide. Let's see if they tighten it up a little bit with that call.
Emerson Peer into the game for Ripon, so Wautoma gets it across the timeline. Posting up with it down there is Pikowski, but she has to bring it back for a three, and it's good.
Well, that's going to get them back into the contest.
Madeline Meyer hits a three. It's now 15-9.
Talked earlier about they were just launching threes. Nothing was going, and now it is. So
got a couple in a row by the Hornets. Carlson had posted up, and she goes back to Nodoff on the baseline to the left.
No shot clock here. Get organized if you're Ripon.
There's Reese up at the free throw line. Oh, she had it stolen away. Madeline Meyer to the basket, left side, lays it up, no good. Rebound, Wautoma, no good.
Wow.
And now who comes out of there? Is that Flanagan with it? Yes, it was. And she gets it to Nodolf.
No.
Couple of opportunities for Wautoma. Oh, and a pass by Nodolf, stolen away nicely by Claire Swen, the freshman. She's bringing it the other way, but knocked away from behind by Nodolf, out of bounds. There's 11:40 remaining in this first half, and our score is the Tigers 15 and the Hornets 9, and we have a timeout on the floor. And it looked like for a while there, Marty, Ripon was going to kind of run away, but Wautoma has fought back with a couple of baskets.
Well, that's right. Both those baskets represent 6 points, just like that. Ripon, most of their points, Ripon's points have come from steals and transition breakaway layups. It appears that pretty much the visitors are pretty much kind of just getting in the lane, and they're going to protect the lane and force Ripon to shoot over the top. Other than that,
well, for Ripon also, early they forced some turnovers on that press, and most recently not so much, but I imagine they'll keep with the pressure.
Yeah, I'd like to see they're trapping. The first 2 players are trapping in the corner, but then that third defender needs to come up and go for the steal on the outlet pass.
Here's an inbound to the right side, a three, no good, but Wautoma fights for the rebound. Here's a shot at the free throw line, good by Larissa Pikowski.
Well, I have one of my youngest grandchildren. His name is Banks.
Yeah,
and
another bank.
Dare I say, we got 3 banks from the visitors so far on jump shots.
Emerson Peer misses a three, and Wautoma gets the rebound. And it's stolen away.
There you go.
Here's Nodolf with a layup right side, up and in.
Struggling with dribbling the ball. There's another opportunity for a steal.
Yeah, long pass, stolen away by the Tigers. Carlson ends up with it on the left side. Goes to Flanagan, drives the lane. Tries to get a bounce pass to Gansky.
I'm not sure
Peer ended up with it, and Peer is trying to tip it out to Nodolf, but we're going to have a Wautoma foul.
Under control. This is where I talked about in pregame. I'd like to see Ripon take a deep collective breath as a team and be strong under pressure. Right now it's just helter-skelter.
And that helter-skelter is 17-11 Ripon with 10:50 remaining in the first half. Nodolf gets the inbound, going to drive to the basket, up and no good. Rebound, Tigers, Libby Gansky.
So had that chance to interview Bryn Carlson at halftime with the boys' game last week, and evidently they hang. Look at another bank, not quite.
But the rebound, Wautoma, but second shot was missed by Claire Swen, and the Tigers get the ball.
The seniors, they love to go and hang out at Libby's house.
Yeah.
Libby Gatsky's. Run that ball. Speaking of Libby.
They probably have the largest basement, I'm guessing.
I was wondering what the attraction was. So
that was a shot by Adeline Nodolf, up and good, and the Tigers are starting to take control once again after losing a little bit of it there for
Go
a
ahead,
moment.
man up. Don't let her catch. Don't let her catch. Oh.
And the pass was from Madeline Meyer here to Mikulski, as Ripon had Meyer in trouble.
Why is the same official, every time there's contact, he just points at the defender? There was no reach. There was nothing there. I'd like to see a little better improvement than that area. I'm not supposed to say that, but take charge.
Kelsey Mikulski for the Hornets, dribbling the ball at half court there. Gives it over now to Addison Kim. Good defense by Carlson. Got her way out by half court. And her pass was almost stolen away, but Mikulski runs it down.
This young squad's not dealing well with pressure. And finally called. That's the first walk they've called on Wautoma. There's been a number of them that they've let go.
But Ripon has been able to cause some turnovers. And
most of their points have been transitional off of thefts. You're right.
Especially these last couple of minutes when after Wautoma had kind of brought back a little lead.
That was a good take there, a little sleeper move.
By Emerson Peer, missed it, but the rebound by Madeline Meyer.
Yeah, a little running floater baseline. She kind of got the defense to be a little lull there and then exploded baseline. Was short.
Oh, now Meyer's going to be called. I'm sorry, not Meyer. Kelsey Mikulski is going to be called for carrying the ball.
All of a sudden, that same official starting to focus in a little bit more on the lackadaisical management of the ball.
Anna Buchholz in now for the Tigers, just a sophomore. Where's number 12? Here's Nodolf, top of the circle. Reese up at the free throw line. Back to Nodolf, going to drive. Going to go now to Carlson, 3 left side. It's good! Bryn Carlson with her second 3 of the game.
I'll bet you she's 2 for 2 on threes. I don't think she's taken more than those 2.
Wautoma gets the ball across the timeline, but not after a little excitement. There's a 3, and it's good.
The old-fashioned way.
Cami Nitz hits a 3. She's a junior for Wautoma.
And that was not banked in. That was the old-fashioned way of making a 3.
So now Carlson, another 3 from the left side.
Ooh.
No good, but Reese up the rebound and lays it up and in for Emma Reesop. So the Tigers out now to a 12-point lead, and whoa, we've got a held ball. And Adeline Nodolf goes tumbling to the floor. But it's Tigers ball on the possession change.
She's tougher than both of us, I'll tell you that right now.
She's a tough kid.
I'd be looking for Mom up in the bleachers.
She's a tough kid, no doubt.
Yes, she is. She's always been that way.
Here's Carlson Nodolf, 3. No good, but the rebound, Gansky just about had it, but it was stolen away by Claire Swen of Wautoma. All right, so now Wautoma kind of slowing it down. They didn't have much pressure after that rebound, so they get it across the line. And now here's a 3, but she traveled. Taking the shot was Cami Nitz.
Just that distraction of Nodolf jumping in front of her just made her nervous and take that walk.
7:45 remains in the first half. It's Ripon 26, Wautoma 14. Nodolf's pass knocked out of bounds by Kelsey Mikulski. Ripon maintains possession, will inbound in front of the bleachers here, in front of us. So Nodolf now will get the ball. She's between the circles here. Goes right side. Carlson going to drive the baseline right side. Shot up no good. Gets her own rebound. Shot up no good. Emma Reesop, the rebound shot is up, and she's fouled on the play.
This would be her 7th and 8th free throw attempts here in the first half for Reesop.
She made her first 4. The foul's on Larissa Pikowski. That's her first, team's 6th. And then she makes that one for Emma. She has 7 points in the game. 5 free throws and a basket. So she gets another one here, and it's also good. Around the rim and down. So Wautoma will inbound it. They're double teamed, but she's able to dribble out of there as Madeline Meyer, left side, down to the baseline, and she's going to be tripped up by Libby Gatsky, who draws her second personal foul. And her second, and it's the team's fifth. And Meyer went to the ground there. I hope she's okay. I mean,
she's fine.
She's going to come out of the game. I think she landed on her right knee or something, Marty.
Rub it. Let's go.
Well,
of course it hurts.
She's going to rub it on
it, you keep playing.
She's going to rub it on the bench, I guess. So, so anyway, Wautoma will get the inbound. Here's Cammie Nitz with it.
Little push off there, a little forearm.
Yeah. And Nodoff went to the ground once again.
Yeah.
But Wautoma, double dribble. She wanted a pass, but her teammate was on the move and draws a turnover.
I think you're eventually, as the refs settle in here, I'm not sure when that's going to happen, they're going to call those push-offs. I've noticed a lot of, even saw it in the JV game, nervousness of the dribble Wautoma players when you get into their grill defensively, they push off.
Speaking of the JV game, the Ripon Tiger girls JVs dominated Wautoma. I don't know, was it 41-11 or 48-11, something like that?
Yeah.
It was a big win. All right. Carlson had posted up. Back to Nodoff. Three,
looks
left
good.
side. No good. It's bouncing around out there. And I don't know who's going to end up with it, but it looks like we're going to have a held ball between Brenna Flanagan and a Wautoma girl. And due to the possession arrow, it goes to the Hornets.
Head coach Lipke. Coach Lipke.
Emily Lipke is her name.
Wautoma.
Stolen away by the Tigers. Nodoff to the pass down there to Buchholz. She missed the shot. Emma Resop rebound. She misses it. Now another rebound by Buchholz.
I was hoping.
And she's going to be fouled.
Yeah, the first foul wasn't hard enough. The second foul was harder. Then they blew it. Look at the color of her shoes.
I got
that
officials right in the way there.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what you call that.
Well, anyway, for Anna Buchholz, she makes the basket.
It's not just a plain pink. And check out Emma Resop's, too. What color is that? Man, the colors are coming up with these shoes.
That's like a mango.
I think you're right.
I think it's a mango.
Thanks a lot. Now I'm hungry.
So, yeah, that's kind of an off
And then
pink.
The pink isn't really pink. It's a shiny pink. I don't know. Guys, this is the shoes these days.
Nice.
These aren't your dad's and mom's Converse. What a steal!
By Edelyn Nodoff. She takes a shot and miss, but Reese Brooks gets the rebound and puts it up and in. So Wautoma trying to get across the line without any issues, but this time it's a pass behind the player. Reese Brooks steals it to Emma Nodoff off the glass, no good. And Wautoma will get the rebound, but Anna Buchholz draws a foul on a reach. So for Anna, that's her first, and it's the team's sixth. It's 31 for Ripon, 14 for Wautoma. And Nodoff steals the ball, gets it to Reese Brooks. Shot no good. Back to Nodoff. Shot is up and good. Adeline Nodoff has 8 in this first half.
Yeah, Brooks followed her own shot nicely and kicked it out for the assist. There's a walk. No call.
This is Cammie Nitz who brings it back out. And it goes over here now to Stelton Pool. Around the horn, inside, but almost stolen it was.
Nice job.
Buchholz blocked the pass.
Anna Buchholz, good hands.
But there is a foul as the ball came loose, and it's on Wautoma. It should be a bonus. That's a 7th team foul, shouldn't it? Oh, no, that was on offense. I'm sorry. But I didn't think they had possession.
It's okay, but I like your conviction.
Yeah, well, I didn't think that they had possession when the foul was occurred, but apparently so. So, anyway, it is the 7th team foul. The ball goes back to Ripon. Shot is no good on the wing right side and rebounded by the Hornets.
Yeah, Cammie Nitz, the junior, with the ball. It's
almost
knocked away.
Stolen away by Buchholz. She hustles after it on the ground. The ball is well, and now we're going to have a held ball.
Nice hustle. That's how you play the game.
And the possession arrow goes to Wautoma. Credit Anna Buchholz for hustling after that ball when no one else was going to.
I tell you, Anna Buchholz, the sophomore, taking plenty of opportunity on her, I should say, on her opportunities for court time.
All right, so here comes Wautoma the other way. Nice screen set. So Meyer drives left side, takes a three, and she hits it. Madeline Meyer, her second three of the night.
She has not seen a deep three that she doesn't like since this game started. That one finally connected without a bank.
Reese up in the lane to the wing left side. No good by Reese Brooks. Rebound, Cammie Nitz. She's on the left side in front of the Ripon bench, and she gets a bounce pass now to Meyer. And what's she going to do with it? Going to dribble it around here a little bit between the circles. And she goes right side. There's a three on the baseline. No good. Rebound, Buchholz for the Tigers. Gets it to Reese up, driving the lane, and she drew a foul. Nice strong move.
Very strong. Slashing to the rim.
That's a good description.
So, going for the 9th and 10th free throws, I tell you, she does a good job of creating and getting contact, going up for the shot.
So the fouls on Wautoma's Claire Swen, her first, and Emma misses the free throw, the first one. She gets a second. All of her free throws have been on shots.
Yeah, you're right, exactly.
Yeah.
All 5 whistles that she's gotten, both were long on the iron there.
Yeah, a little bit hard. All right, so back to Wautoma. They got the rebound, and Meyer has it.
Good job by Noldoff, not letting her get comfortable because, she just wants to launch that three, referring to Meyer, Madeline.
She goes to Mikulski, and she's going to stop. There's Meyer open for a three, wing right side. Little strong, but Adeline Noldoff runs down the rebound. Long pass to Reese Brooks.
Right back to her.
Noldoff gets it back. Here is Buchholz three. She hit it. Anna Buchholz.
Yeah, good job. Just kind of going around the horn there.
Yep.
Hit her in the hand. She was square to shoot.
It was good ball movement. Now the inbound is stolen by Reese Brooks. She was falling out of bounds, and she was right at the corner.
What it was she got the theft in the forecourt, and then the ball went into the backcourt. So you had to when she passed it, so it was over and back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do. It's a turnover.
It was right on the tightrope of the timeline. That was the issue. Just bad fortune.
Now Anna Buchholz knocks the ball out of bounds on a pass. Wautoma will get it back.
I like Anna Buchholz's aggressiveness.
She's played well this first half.
And she's doing it because she's an aggressive player and good things are happening. And then she gets the open shot. And you get into the game. You get a good rhythm. You feel good about things and knocks down that three.
Yep, she comes out of the game now, though, as Emerson Peer comes back in. All right, so we've got Mikulski with the ball now, wing right side. She's going to go to Myers. Myers pass, knocked out of bounds by Bryn Carlson.
She'll be the next sports commentator. From what I understand, she'll be vying for your job. So you better put your rearview mirror on as they miss that three. Good defensive rebound by, I think that was Flanagan.
Hey, there's a nice pass and beautiful layup there by Emerson Peer. I was going to say anybody can be an analyst, Marty, but she's probably after yours. All right, so Wautoma takes a shot.
Oh.
It's no good, but picked up by Pikowski for a three by Meyer, no good. Bounces hard off the backboard.
2-on-1, give it to her.
Noldoff to Peer, but the pass was down by her ankles. So.
No, it was a good pass.
Oh, was it?
She pulled her head off of it, lining up for the free throw. It was a nice bounce pass on a 2-on-1 break. Just mishandled the ball.
Well, regardless, the ball came loose, and Libby Gadsky picked it up. And she was fouled on the loose ball.
We have not called a girls' game where Ripon has gone to the free throw line this many times. I guarantee you.
Gadsky gets a 1+1 if made, but she missed it. And Bryn Carlson runs down the loose ball. But her pass in the lane was stolen by Claire Swen.
Yeah, Swen did a great job of head him off at the pass.
Here's Meyer. Gets it back, shot for three, no good, but it hit hard off the rim and out of bounds.
You know what, Meyer has to make up her mind when she shoots that three. Am I going to stay back for the bust out by Ripon, or am I going to follow my shot? You got to do one or the other, but if you're standing in nowhere land, you're not really helping your team.
So it is Ripon 38 and Wautoma 17 at the 2:28 mark here in the first half. So here come the Tigers. It's Nodolf now.
In that 2-3 zone, Wautoma.
Over to Pierre.
You know, for a zone, Wautoma doesn't do a bad job of being aggressive in that zone. You know, they understand that when the ball gets into your neighborhood, yeah, I'm in the zone, but then you man up. Nice block on Noldorf's shot.
Yeah, she went into the lane. She had a nice shot, but blocked by Wautoma. Goes out of bounds. Tigers ball. They'll inbound underneath the basket left side as Reese Brooks returns for Ripon.
Bryn Carlson takes their break. There it is.
So Brooks is inbounding. She'll go way out on top to Nodolf. And Nodolf will go right side. Stops. Pierre has it now. Inside to Gatsky. But she had to run it down. Here's Flanagan.
Yeah,
she traveled.
She had the option to shoot the three, and then she realized, boy, the lane is open. And then through all that thought process, which takes place in a nanosecond, she got that first foot a little ahead of the dribble.
All right, so Wautoma bringing the ball up here. Ripon with that pressure. Cross court to Meyer.
I can't believe she gave that up.
She's going to take another one.
Oh, yeah.
No good. Hard off the back of the iron, and running the ball down was Gatsky, but she was the last to touch it. She was unable to get a hold of it, so it's still Wautoma ball. Inbounding right in front of the Tigers bench is Madeline Meyer. And she's going to get it to Pikowski, who posted up. Turnaround shot, no good. Rebound to Addison Kim, who brings it out for a three by Nitz, no good. The ball's bouncing around, and Reese Brooks ends up with it, but she dribbled it off her leg out of bounds. So it's back to the Hornets with 1:22 remaining in the half. Cammie Nitz will inbound it here to Kelsey Mikulski.
Nice tip away.
Yep. Nice by Emerson Pierre. Reese Brooks to Nodolf. Lays it up and in.
Pierre gets it that you're in this press. That doesn't mean you're just guarding an area.
Oh, and a 5-second call on the Hornets as Cammie Nitz couldn't get the ball in. Seemed like a quick 5 to me.
I was just going to say it was the 4-second call.
Yeah, it was a little quick 5.
Yeah.
I thought maybe they would have called a timeout, but here's the inbound from Reese Brooks to Libby Gatsky, up and in.
I'm watching. He needs to hesitate, the ref, when you hand the ball to the inbounder. Take a heartbeat and then start your count. He's counting just as he's throwing it to the – you're losing a second is what you're doing. I'll watch that again.
Here we go. Three.
There
Swisher
she is. What a surprise.
Madeline Meyer. That was all net on that
I
one.
got her unofficially for what, 4 threes?
That's 3 of them.
Okay.
So here's Reese Brooks on the wing right side. Tries to get it inside, but stolen away by Pikowski very nicely. Addison Kim now to bring it up. Goes to Meyer. And she finds someone underneath. The shot is up, no good by Kelsey Mikulski. Yeah. Rebound by Tigers.
Libby Gatsky had good defense on that.
And Nodolf will take it all the way in, but dumps it off for Pierre. Her shot just rolled off the rim, and a foul on the rebound. And that foul is on Wautoma as Adela Nodolf was underneath the basket, grasping for the ball.
Ripon, for the most part, probably about the best job we've seen this year of working the ball inside and getting higher percentage shots. And when they've taken perimeter long jumpers, I think they're not forcing them. Good decision on their perimeter game.
Nodolf misses both, and Larissa Pikowski gets the rebound.
That's uncharacteristic. Ripon's leaving a lot of free throws there.
So we're at 3 seconds here in the half. Myers looking to shoot it, but she's unable to, as it's good defense by Adela Nodolf.
Yep, she's always pesky. If I had to think of, what's the best attribute of Nodolf, it's really frustrating your opponent. Getting in there, making them uncomfortable. Good example of that.
Well, that is our first half, and our score here at the half is the Ripon Tigers 42 and the Wautoma Hornets have 20, and Ripon has outdone their season average here just in one half by scoring the 42.
Right, and they got Wautoma well on their way to their 12th consecutive loss. You can just see it's a youth situation, and when they, I think rightfully so, Jesse Noldoff, the head coach for the Tigers, understanding that, came out right away with Ripon in some backcourt press, and it created turnovers and opportunities for high percentage baskets for Ripon, and that's pretty much been the name of the game.
Well, let's check the scoring for Wautoma with 20 points. Kelsey Mikulski has 6, Cami Nitz 3, Madeline Meyer has 9, and Larissa Pikowski has 2. For the Tigers, 42 points on the night. It is Bryn Carlson who has 12, Reese Brooks has 2, Emma Resop has 8, Libby Gatsky 4, Anna Buchholz has 4, Adeline Nodoff 10, Emerson Peer with 2.
Well,
so
Bryn Carlson and Adeline Noldoff for Ripon both have hit their season average at halftime, respectively. And Emma Resop is above her average of 6 points a game. She's already at 8, I think he said.
Yeah.
So if you want to look at that, that's pretty, it's a good thing. I'm going to focus on the second half, my friend, and just watch what they continue to do. I'm really intrigued by seeing some of these players that don't get nearly the floor time out here in players such as number 10 or Anna Buchholz, players like that, the sophomore, and what they can do, and I'm impressed.
Yeah, she's done a good job tonight, I thought, for sure, absolutely. All right, well, we are at halftime. Our score, the Tigers 42, the Hornets 20. And we are going to take a break, Marty and myself, and listen to Sam Erickson and the Ripon High School Band. We'll be back with the second half here in just a little bit on the Ripon Channel. All right, welcome back to Ripon High School as the Tigers and the Wautoma Hornets start the second half here at the Ripon High School gym, and we're glad to have you here.
Oh, take that shot,
the
Libby.
Ripon channel.
Oh, nice.
Yes, it was an inbound and pass to Libby Gatsky underneath, but she pushes it out to Adeline Nodolf, who hits a three.
Because she wanted the assist instead of the points.
And she got the assist for sure.
Yes, she did. Nice job.
All right, so here's a three by Wautoma the other way. No good. Rebound off hard to Addison Kim. Here's Meyer for a three. No good. Rebound Reese Brooks, but she traveled as she tried to get the ball to Bryn Carlson.
Too bad. Those are the things you want to clean up.
So, again, yes, we are here at Ripon High School and on the YouTube channel, on youtube.com/Ripon channel. And we're glad to have you along. The Tigers, big lead here tonight over the Wautoma Hornets, 45-20. Here's a shot, a three by Cammie Nitz, no good, but it was off of Emma Resop as it never hit the rim. It just, boom, there it was.
And the expression on Emma's face was, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's how it was called.
So Wautoma will get the inbound. And Resop steals the ball away. It's a nice bounce pass to Bryn Carlson. Her shot's a little hard. Resop got the rebound. Her shot was a little hard. And we have a held ball with Bryn Carlson. And the possession arrow goes to the Hornets.
Hey, did they ever move the possession arrow for Ripon? Or is that pretty much frozen?
Well,
it seems that time. Yeah.
They did get one in the first half. But that was it. Wautoma got two. All right, so the Hornets the other way. Here's Meyer. She hands it over now to Nitz. He's going to drive, but it was bounced off of Bryn Carlson's leg, and it goes to Wautoma. So the Hornets will get the inbound right in the corner there of their front court. And it's Gatsky defending. And the pass goes high to Kelsey Mikulski, who gets it to Madeline Meyer. She is going to go right side. Carlson is on her. And there's a bounce pass to the wing. Gatsky on the defense. Here's Mikulski. Oh, stolen away by Emma Resop. She's going to have a layup, and it's up and in.
Nice opportunistic move by the junior.
She felt the pass coming, and she got it. So now the ball goes out of bounds as Adeline Nodolf came rushing up from behind to knock it out. But Wautoma will get the inbound. Over here now to Madeline Meyer. She's dribbling left side. Down to the baseline. Yep. Hands it off here now to Nitz. Nitz on a post up to Pikowski. Shot is blocked by Emma Resop.
Yeah, and then out of frustration, Pikowski grabs after the theft, so she gets called for the foul. You know, and fundamentally, I didn't want Emma Resop coming over on the high side on that entry pass. She should have gone baseline, but it worked out for her.
She was quick enough to be able to do it.
Yeah, exactly.
And there's Nodolf now. Goes to Gatsky to Resop, who posted up, but her layup's no good. Gatsky had the rebound, but she had it knocked away from her out of bounds to Ripon.
Good positioning by the Ripon Tigers on rebounding on both ends of the court. Offensive and defensively, they're doing a good job tonight. They're going with 4 crossed on the inbounds.
Carlson will get it to Resop, whose shot is up, no good. Gatsky ends up with a rebound and gets it to Resop down the lane. Layup, good.
Nice attack. Good find by Gatsky. Just looking for someone to cut down that lane, and that was Resop.
Now the pass comes in, and Wautoma breaks the press nicely that time. Here's Meyer, wing. Oh, she was going to shoot, but gets it to Mikulski instead.
Carlson closed out on her, couldn't.
Ball tipped away by Reese Brooks. She goes to Meyer, shoots a three. Good. That's her 4th three of the night. And that rattled around a little bit, but found its way to the bottom of the net. All right, here's Reese Brooks with it for the Tigers. Carlson, wing right side.
Oh, set that screen higher.
Tried to get it back to Resop, but the pass was behind her, and Adeline Nodolf.
Got to get perpendicular into that shoulder on that screen, so you force a defender to either sink or come her over the top and chase.
She ran the ball down. Now a pass inside, stolen away by Addison Kim. the freshman
Yeah.
for Wautoma.
It's like Noldoff was leading her for Ripon, leading her target, and they didn't move.
Here's Meyer's pass to Nitz. And she's going to get it back. Meyer is.
That's right. Make her dribble. Behind the back.
I don't know if she meant to do that, but she did it. Now a three. No good. Pekowski rebound. Blocked by Emma Risa.
Well, Resop doing a good job. Look at this outlet.
From Noldoff to Carlson. Lays it up and in.
Beautiful pass. Nice finish. Good calm under pressure by Carlson. Let the defender fly by. Here's that Ripon pressure again.
Yep. Triple teamed, and Resop steals it. Now it's 3-on-1 Tigers. Resop right to the basket. She drew a foul.
It's 3-on-1. I got to give that up. I'm going to give that up before the free throw line. Make that defender commit. She stayed on Resop. That's why I would have given it up and let a teammate probably get an uncontested layup. But you know what? Resop wanted to get to the line again. I can't blame her. This is her, 114th trip to the free throw line tonight.
It might be her 11th and 12th.
It is.
She makes that one.
She was all of 10 attempts in the first half.
She made 6.
And like you mentioned, those first 5 trips to the line have all been shooting fouls, and she continues with a 6th trip to the line on a shooting foul. Good value. Good value by Resop.
The Wautoma foul, by the way, was on Cammie Nitz. That's her 4th. And Emma Resop makes the free throw.
Don't reach.
So the Tigers' lead is up to 30 now.
There's a travel, no call.
Yeah, no call indeed. 53-23. And Meyer, long three, just short.
You know, I told you, her shots by Meyer are always straight. Yep. Every one I've seen. If they don't go in, they're long or short.
Reese Brooks gets the rebound. Here's Nodolf.
It's not there.
From Resop.
Nodolf's
going to drive the lane. Left-hand shot is up, and it's good.
There you go. She flings that left hand. We've seen that in the last girls' game we called.
Ripon is calling off the press now, being up by 32.
Mm-hmm. They need to work on their man anyway.
So here's Cammie Nitz with it.
They're staying in
Stolen
that zone.
away by Resop. Here she goes.
Boy, she playing some good defense here early in the second half with some blocked shots and some thefts. Resop, I'm referring to. Just spacing down. They stay in their 2-3 zone.
Nodolf looking to do something with the ball, just kind of dribbling out on top here. Goes to the right. Now the left to Carlson.
You're in no hurry here.
Yeah.
You know, pull that defense out, see what they want to do.
So
boy, if you had a good blow by.
Resop had it, tried to get it to Libby Gatsky, but Madeline Meyer drew a foul on a reach.
Over the back. Over the back. So Ripon will be back in action, the girls. It'll be another home game. I believe it's Thursday.
Thursday it is.
Kewaskum Indians.
The inbound to Resop. Her shot was blocked, though, and Wautoma gets it back. Good hustle from behind.
Should be Ripon ball.
By Bryn Carlson.
They missed the call. The referee following the play should have overruled his partner. That ball ricocheted off the Wautoma player, and good thing it's not a close game.
But it does go to Meyer. She's going to shoot a three. Wing left side. Short. Rebound Wautoma. And they bring it out on top. That rebound by Morgan Meyer, just a freshman. Now a nice post up by Claire Swen. And she drew a foul as she moved to the left. So Adeline Nodolf draws a foul. Her first personal, first team foul of the half. And it's Claire Swen who will get 2 free throws. And she's going to be short on the first one. No points tonight for Claire. She is just a freshman.
First thing I noticed, I talked to before we went on the air, Addison Kim and Claire Swen, they could have their first names as their last names.
Yeah. Yeah. She's going to get another one. Claire's second is, it's good, but now a Wautoma lane violation negates the point. That's too bad. So.
It's kind of like Ricky Bobby, right?
Yeah, right. Never did see that movie.
Check it out.
So anyway, here's Reese Brooks.
Some meaningless humor. Here we go.
Here's Bryn Carlson. Looking. Has to go back out on top to Nodolf.
Yep, looking for a cutter.
And, yeah, Ripon doesn't want to get in the habit of standing around too much here. The ball goes inside to Nodolf on the left side. She takes a shot, drew a foul.
That's part of the maturation process. You really don't. You don't want to be fouling jump shots. You just really don't. You want to get in good position, try to challenge the shot, and if you can't, get your gluteus maximus on them as soon as the shot is released. Make sure you box them out and then go to the ball if you have to. But you don't want to be fouling jump shots. That's pretty much a cardinal sin.
Adela Nodolf makes both free throws for Ripon. So now the score is Ripon 57, Wautoma 23. Tigers well on their way to a victory here tonight. It'd be their third of the season.
Yeah, they need to get a conference one.
Yeah, they don't have one yet.
And they'll get a chance. It's going to be a good matchup with Kewaskum.
Meyer gets the ball off here to Addison Kim. Morgan Meyer.
I believe Kewaskum Lind is also in search of their first conference win, the girls. And we're going to bring you the boys on Friday night as Emma Resop, almost another steal.
The ball gets underneath to Claire Swin, but she could not maintain control.
And just the idea of that attempted theft by Resop made them hurry up and throw the ball away.
Yeah. All right. It's Brenda Flanagan in the game now for the Tigers. Reese Brooks, baseline left.
There it is.
Resop cuts across the lane, turns around, shot's good.
Good curl move from the weak side by Resop and a nice find by her teammate. He didn't hit her right away, didn't give the defense a chance to recover.
14 points. Nope, I think that's 16 points. This we got 8 and 8, 16 for Emma Resop tonight. She's played a very good game. All right.
She's tripled her average.
Yeah.
Offensively tonight.
Here's a three on the left side. It's no good by Larissa Pikowski.
Good fundamentals by Carlson.
Here's Resop heading to the basket. The pass just ahead of her, and it goes out of bounds to Wautoma.
Watch Bryn Carlson on that rebound. She keeps that ball high, chin up, fundamentally real sound.
All right. So Wautoma cross. Over here to
get your hands up. Look at that zone by Ripon, except for on top. All of them have their arms at the side. That's those things that you got to get better at, because when you're going to be playing a more formidable opponent, you need to have those arms up, those feelers we would call them, to get a chance to maybe knock away and tip passes from the opposition.
Wautoma inbounds the ball after Ripon knocked the pass out. And it's Meyer posting up down there. Pikowski back to Meyer. She's going to dribble. She's going to take a three on the wing. No good. Rebound, Reese Brooks.
Head up. Look. Don't be running down the middle of the court.
So we get over here to Flanagan with it. Nice move
take
by Nodolf to the basket. Her shot's no good. Rebound out of there by Wautoma. Knocked away from behind by Nodolf on a hustle play. It goes out of bounds to the Hornets.
Good hustle. Both Carlson and Nodolf have, in this game in particular tonight, done a great job of being a nuisance, running down the opposition from behind with the ball and getting steals.
Shot is no good off the backboard, and Bryn Carlson runs down the rebound. She's going to go right to the hoop, and she lays it up and in, Bryn Carlson.
Everybody for Wautoma was trying to match up on who Carlson might pass to, and no one took Carlson, so she did the right thing.
All right, so it's Madeline Meyer bringing it across for the Hornets, and Wautoma will take a timeout. I know you ran the schedule, but with the big win here tonight, the girls again on Thursday.
Back into conference action. It'll be the battle of the winless in conference competition. If I'm doing that from memory, I don't have the Kewaskum record in front of me. I believe they're both in search of their first conference win. That'll be Thursday. So we'll be here for that. And that's going to be an interesting matchup. Ripon coming off of this non-conference win to get their third. Can they make it their fourth win Thursday as well as their first conference win? Why don't you tune in and check that out or make it down to the gym this Thursday night. We're going to follow up with the boys action from the same school, Chief Kewaskum and those Indians of that same town. They'll be coming in on Friday. Yeah.
Hey, when we were doing football, we went to Kewaskum. Was that Kewaskum we stopped and had a bite to eat, or was that?
We had a bite to eat, I think, in that
was in
Plymouth. Plymouth. But did we go to a Kewaskum game?
Yeah.
I don't think we ate in Kewaskum, but I'm not sure.
I think we did.
Okay, right downtown?
Yeah. It was downtown.
Early. It was an early.
Yeah,
we did.
Yeah, we did.
We'll have to go back and hopefully we'll identify as we see our surroundings.
Because I remember we walked in the back door. Because parking was in the back.
Yeah. They took one look at us and said, please, enter through the kitchen. Yeah.
Pretty much right. But, we, it's those are some good Friday nights when we
well, no wonder, because I'm paying for dinner, of course.
I suppose, Never thought of it that way.
No, he's my transportation. He's my 100% Uber driver for all away games in football. And then the deal is I insisted was that I borrow money from my wife and then buy dinner.
Yeah, we have a good time with that. So,
we do have a good time.
Yeah, we do indeed. All right, well, Wautoma got the ball underneath to Larissa Pikowski, and she was fouled there by Emma Resop, her first personal of the night, and it was the second team foul. And the second one banks in.
And there's got to be a trophy for banked shots by the same team in one game.
Yeah,
because there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
I'm going to say at least 5 banked shots. And we're not talking layups. We're talking 3 balls and long-range jump shots.
Okay, Flanagan to Reese Brooks. Here's a 3 by Bryn Carlson. Short. She
Followed
gets her own rebound, though.
Hey, there's
Brings
an
it
idea.
out to Flanagan for 3. Banks a 3 in. Brenna Flanagan.
Flanagan, nice job. She read the manual at halftime of this ball club, Wautoma, on how to bank the 3.
Now, I think with a 40-point lead, Marty, we're under 9 minutes. The clock will continue to run.
Yeah, I think we discovered that
last time.
A couple weeks ago, yeah.
We'll see. All right, so Wautoma has it. There's a 3, top of the key. No good. Rebound by Bryn Carlson.
Good job by Bryn, pushing it.
Here's Nodolf with it. I would.
Well, look at that. Nodolf got what's good for the goose is good for the gander. Nodolf, who gets so many steals, had that one knocked away.
Ripon with 4 starters out there yet for the Tigers. Here's
good
Reese
move.
Brooks. Nice move on the lane.
Yeah.
She lays it up and in.
Like to see that assertiveness from that particular player because I think she's got a lot more to bring to the table.
All right, so it's 66-24 for the Tigers.
She likes that behind the back player.
Oh, there's an offensive foul by Madeline Meyer.
Madeline didn't like that call, but I think Nodolf appreciated the whistle in her favor.
All right, so Ripon will bring in their lone freshman on the varsity, Adele Miner. She will come in and replace Emma Resop, who's had a really good game tonight, as she had 16 points for the Tigers.
And you're right, the clock continues to tick down. Actually, it doesn't tick, does it?
Well, I don't know. It kind of a ticks in it. Anyway, there's a pass inside to Adele Miner, and she was held up by a Wautoma player, so it's a held ball, Tigers possession.
She came up on the high post to receive it, and they did a nice job of collapsing as Ripon gets more players into the game now.
So
nice job. Carlson and Nodolf both take a seat. Nice job.
So we've got Flanagan out there, Peer, Miner. Reese Brooks is still there. Miner gets the rebound, gets it out to Reese Brooks. Here's Peer with it, going to drive the lane, off the glass, no good. Out of bounds, though, to Ripon. Also in there is Anna Buchholz, number 12.
Peer needs a little more growth because I like the move she took there on that drive.
All right, Reese Brooks on the baseline right side. Goes now back to Brooks for 3. That shot's good.
You know, like I was saying, she doesn't really hunt her shot, and she certainly has the ability.
Emerson Peer on the assist on that one. All right, so here comes the Wautoma pass off the fingertips here of Claire Swen out of bounds. So Ripon will get the ball. Now Sophie Parafinick comes into the game for the Tigers. She's just a sophomore. So Ripon inside. That's Peer. Flanagan. Peer with it. And she gets it back from Minor.
Good pass.
Parafinick and the baseline. Out now to Peer again. She drives to the baseline, goes to Parafinick, but it was knocked out of bounds by Wautoma.
So this being Monday night, you and I will be on the other side of town tomorrow.
Yeah.
Doubleheader, Ripon College, Lake Forest. Foresters coming to town.
Nice
As a
job,
nice finish
Adele
on the
Minor.
layup.
Adele Minor went down the lane and
then
found the ball and put it up off the glass nicely.
Back here Thursday with Kewaskum in conference action for the girls, and Friday will be the boys. Got away with a push, no call.
Yep.
We're below 5 minutes remaining in this game.
Minor.
All Ripon.
Minor got the rebound off the missed shot. She brought it down the lane. Ripon lost control of the ball, and Wautoma gets it back. And Wautoma with Kelsey Mikulski. Goes and nice inside. Shot no good by Swen. And then it was brought back up again by Autumn Stern, but the rebound out of there to the Tigers. And Flanagan is on the left side to Adele Minor, top of the circle. Nice pass inside to Peer. There's a three, no good by Anna Buchholz. And the rebound to Wautoma's Autumn Stern.
Stop ball. There you go.
Hornets dribbling around there. Nice job to the lane. Shot is up. Off the front, no good. She gets her own rebound. That's Kelsey Mikulski a couple of times. And Wautoma still getting the offensive rebound. Their girl is triple teamed inside there.
Nice job.
And a held
Anna
ball.
Buchholz stuck her nose in there, got the tie up.
It was Claire Swen who got the rebound, but it was tied up. Ripon gets possession. And bringing it up for the Tigers is that Emerson Peer. Just a sophomore as well. Peer gets it back. Shot blocked. Comes out of there as Wautoma. Ava Inda, a junior. Here's Wautoma, and she's going to be fouled. That would be Kelsey Mikulski is fouled by the Tigers. And it's going to be, yes, Anna Buchholz, her second personal. All right, so the inbound to Wautoma. Adele Minor guarding Kelsey Mikulski. Still on her. Oh, stolen away. Sophie Parafinick. Left side, she stops. Oh, she had it knocked away. She wanted to pass it to Minor underneath.
Yeah, you got to be strong with the ball.
But speaking of strong with the ball, dribbling it all the way down there was Kelsey Mikulski. Misses a shot. Rebound out of there. Shot up by Autumn Stern. And then Brenna Flanagan gets the rebound for the Tigers. She brings it across the timeline. There's a shot from the right side. No good. Adele Minor, rebound, and good.
Good to see him follow a shot there. Crash the offensive glass.
4 points for the freshman Adele Minor, making the score 73-24. All right, so the ball underneath. The shot is up, no good by Larissa Pekowski, but Wautoma gets the rebound. Autumn Stern with it. And that's on the wing left side. Addison Kim, she's a freshman. Over to the right. Into the corner, but a foul on the Tigers. What is that? Emerson Peer. That'll be your first. And it's just the, fourth team foul for Ripon this half.
3 sophomores and a freshman on the varsity squad for Ripon.
Madeline Meyer back into the game for Wautoma. I think they're trying to get her 5th 3, if possible. She has 4 of them tonight. She gets the ball. Here she goes. Going to try one on the right wing. Off the front of the rim. Rebound out. Back to her again for another one. Off the front of the rim. And the rebound again by Wautoma. As the ball goes hard off the rim, Wautoma was able to run down the rebounds. All right. So here come the Tigers. Right side with it. Buchholz. Ripon. Buchholz into the lane.
Nice
Going to shoot it up and in. Nice move by Anna Buchholz.
That's good to see by the sophomore. She saw the lane, right, crossed over to the left hand. That's what got her, freed her up down the middle of the lane uncontested. Good finish.
All right, so Madeline Meyer dribbling around the outside. And I don't think she's going to shoot anymore. I think we're going to call it a game here with 12 seconds to go. She's just kind of going back and forth. Now we're down to 7. And that should do it for Wautoma and the Tigers here tonight. And that's our final score. It's the Ripon Tigers 75, the Wautoma Hornets 24. With the victory, the Tigers go to 3-11 overall, and they remain winless in the conference as this was a non-conference game. And for the Wautoma Hornets, they will go to 0-12 overall. So let's quickly check the scoring. Kelsey, this is for Wautoma now with 24 points. Kelsey Mikulski had 6. Cammie Nitz 3. Madeline Meyer had 12. And Larissa Pekowski had 3. For the Ripon Tigers, 16 points for Bryn Carlson here tonight. Reese Brooks had 7. It was 3 for Brenna Flanagan. 16 points for Emma Resop. 4 for Libby Gatsky. Anna Buchholz, she had 6 points tonight. A good game by the sophomore. Adeline Nodolf had 17 points to lead the way. And Adele Miner with 4 off the bench. Emerson Peer has 2. So that was the final again. Ripon 75 and Wautoma 24. And as Marty said, we're going to be back here Thursday night.
Yeah, congratulations to the Ripon Tiger girls. They don't get a lot of wins, but this was a big one on the scoreboard for sure. And it got a lot of players, a lot more floor time, and a lot of players for Ripon on the scoring column as well. Good to see. Hopefully that's going to give them the impetus that you need to see. And you're defending your Tiger Den on Thursday night when winless 0-5 takes on winless 0-5 Ripon for conference. One of them is going to be smiling pretty darn good to secure that first conference win come Thursday evening.
Yep, I think we all can agree, Marty. Winning is a lot more fun. Not only playing, but announcing as well.
Right. And they talk about how losing does build character. Well, up to a certain point, you can get a truckload of that.
Yeah,
so,
right.
And I'll tell you what, nice effort tonight, and I was really pleased with certain players. The two that really stand up in my mind, I take Bryn Carlson and I should say Adeline Nodolf, their performance for granted, but to see Emma Resop step up on both ends of the court, I thought was really nice defensively. The way she blocked shots, the way that she challenged the dribble drive and created havoc on defense. Her offense, her free throw shooting, I was glad to see that. And then the sophomore, Anna Buchholz, I thought really showed me something tonight as well.
Yeah.
So congratulations to the team.
Tigers win it 75-24 over the Wautoma Hornets. We're glad that you joined us here tonight for this game. Cold January night.
Yep, and once again, I want to thank you for going out to start my car for me.
Absolutely.
You are quite a card.
So for Patrick and his
JJ.
son, for JJ, Marty Ernzer, I'm Lynn Krause. We're glad that you join us. And again, the Tigers victorious here tonight. So you have been listening to Ripon Tigers girls basketball on the Ripon Channel.